Hi, welcome to Pictures, Notes and Words. I'm Hedgy and this is a band called Spires. There's a few reasons I'm doing this video. One is I've referenced Spires in the past when I've been talking about other people's music and saying, you know, a good band like this is Spires. Two, they've got a new album coming out in the middle of 2018, so this year. The last album they did, they had a Kickstarter campaign to master it at the end. It might have been mixing and mastering, I can't remember, but whatever. There was a Kickstarter campaign to finish off that album, and I donated to the Kickstarter, which got me all of their albums signed, and it got me a t-shirt, as you can see, because I just really like this band. So like the final reason that I'm doing this, I suppose, is that I want people to, like anybody, when they've got a band they like, they want other people to hear it. You know, you guys send me lots of recommendations because you want me to hear the band that you like, and this is just the same thing in reverse. I like this band, have a listen to this, sort of thing. I have to make a comparison here, it can't be helped, and that is that if you like Opeth, you're going to like Spires. I guarantee it. Spires to me is a bit like if you got Opeth and Pain of Salvation and kind of just bash them together, and whatever the moulded hybrid you ended up with, that's Spires in a nutshell. Of course, there are other influences in there, and they are their own band. They're not an Opeth copy, and they're not a Pain of Salvation copy. They are their own thing, but your mind goes to these places and starts making comparisons, doesn't it? So this is a song called Ethereal Organisms off this album. It's a pretty long song. It's like just under 14 minutes, so you know, strap yourself in. But it's metal prog, so it's not going to be 2.5 minutes long, is it? You know, a quick thrash for 2.5 minutes and then off we go. These songs build and they go to different places and so on and so forth. So, like I say, it's audio only. As far as I know, there are no videos of Spires. Spires should be much, much bigger and more popular than they are, in my humble opinion. So yeah, anyway, without further ado, let's get on with it. You love a cello. In Pain of Salvation, you use a cello really well. be the first to admit that the production on this is not fantastic. It's good enough, but it's not fantastic. But what can you do when your budget is what it is? But I just love how some of the songs on Spires albums are just hypnotic. can't keep my feet still. My feet are going. Now, obviously, you already know that I like this, so, you know, I liked this before. That's the whole reason I'm doing it, so I can't say whether I like it or not, can I? But I just think, you know, his voice has got so much emotion in it, and it goes all over the place, doesn't it, sort of, musically. The instrumentation, the playing is great. It's well written. I wish they could afford better production, but the production is good enough. I know that I've been driving in my car listening to this stuff, and I've got to where I'm going and not really remembered the journey, which is a bit scary, isn't it? But you know, you've just been kind of driving along, almost you're driving on automatic, and you're listening to the music because it draws you in, and it kind of enfolds you like good prog does. You know, this is death prog, and you can just relax into it in a way, and then all of a sudden it comes and punches you in the stomach, and you're like, oh yeah, and then, you know, there's just guitar breaks that you just do this to, and I love it. You may be able to tell. So I hope you enjoyed that. Please go and check Spires out if you did like that, and please go and buy their stuff, because they're not a very big band. No offense, Spires. I'm talking like compared to the Metallicas of the world or the Opeths. So yeah, I'm sure they're not rich off this yet. So if you like their stuff, please go and buy it from wherever you can buy it. And yeah, let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. Thanks for listening. Goodbye.